And I call this the three pillars because, by the way, just quickly, Kelly, I am working on this so hard. I think about you every time I put this dust in my hand. I go, God, Kelly is going to yell at me. I know she's going to yell at me. Okay. So the first one is appreciation. I know my A's still suck, but I'm working on them too. Oops. Second one is cash flow. And the third one is what I call the combination. And I don't care what you're talking about investing in. These are the three things. These are the three pieces of performance. So we measure appreciation with a skill set called TVM. I'll cover that in just a minute. That's time value of money. We measure cash flow with the APOD, which I've covered on this call. We do it in Desert Pencil. It's a foundation. And this third one, the combination, is executed with a skill set called IRR, or internal rate of return. And those three things are the heart and soul of Desert Pencil. That's the three things I teach you how to do. Okay. And there's satellite things, obviously, but that's the core thing. All right. So the first question you need to be asking is this: what am I trying to do? What is my objective? And believe it or not, that is a damn hard question for many people to answer. You're going to do that in just a minute here. But that's the question, because if you don't know the answer to that question, then you have no idea what you're trying to do. But I'm telling you, you only have three choices. Get something that goes up in value, get something that feeds you monthly, quarterly, or annually, or get something that does a little bit of each. Okay, let's just quickly review some appreciation stuff, and then you usually write these things down. Okay, so watch what I do here. Press the number one, press this gold key, and then press the payment key. One gold key payment. I always preset the calculator for that if I'm going to do appreciation problems, because appreciation problems are one payment per year. So let's say, as an example, you inherit $200,000. You want to invest it for 20 years, and you believe you can earn over time 6% on appreciation. Here's how I would do it. One gold key payment to preset the calculator. 200,000. Make that negative. Oops, sorry, 200,000. There you go. Make that negative with this plus or minus. Then the top row, tap the PV. And then 20-year horizon, type in the number 20, press the gold key, press the N, and then press the number 6 for my interest rate, then press the IYR key at the top. And my last key press is going to be the one in the upper right called future value. So if I invest $200,000 for 20 years and earn 6%, I will have 641427 at the end. Okay, I'm going to pause there for just a second. It was not my intention, nor do we have the time, for me to go through a whole HP 10B2 class. Okay, I can do that next week, or I can do it whenever you want. But just a quick review, if you've taken Desert Pencil, we do millions of time value of money calculations. Just a quick refresh if it's been a while. Okay, but here's what I want to do. This is the more important part. Last couple of weeks, I broke you into pairs, and that's worked out pretty well. I think there's good learning when we have one other person to talk to. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is give you a little bit of a story, and I'm just going to randomly break you into pairs. And if we have an odd number, one group will have 3 people. And I'm going to give you about 10 minutes to do this, 10 or 12 minutes. Okay, which is, this is a 1-hour webinar. This is not a full day class. This is not, you're doing this for real live clients and stuff. We get that. But that's how these things go.